Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Morgan, the Ryker chick, and today I am going to be going over some of my updated modifications that I've done to my Ryker. I'm excited to share these with you. Keep on watching. All right, you guys, so this is my first video of the new year. Happy 2021. Here's hoping that it's going to be a better year than last year. It was a rough year for everybody, I know, but I am already a little more hopeful going into this new year. I'm just trying to stick to the positives of things, I wanted to thank you guys, first of all, for all of your positive feedback on my last video, my 2020 year in review video. It was a short video, like five and a half minutes or so, but it took a lot of editing and it was a little bit different style than what I normally do. And you guys said some very nice things about it, left some very nice comments, and I got some really good feedback on it. So I really appreciate that. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the modifications. I just have a couple things to update you on. Now, I've done a video on all of the modifications I've done thus far to my Ryker. I'll go ahead and link that up here and go give that one a watch first. And then this video will be covering the updated, the newer things that I've done since that video. Now, this video comes about as a result of Christmas. Santa was very good to me and brought me some new toys for my Ryker, and I'm very excited to show those to you. So come on, let's take a look. Okay, you guys, here is my Ryker as she looks right now. I'll go ahead and update you guys because I realized in that last video I had not had my luggage yet. Of course, I do have a dedicated video all about the luggage, the unboxing and the install, and I'll link that in a card right up here. But I love this luggage. I said it in that video, and that is still true. Just love this luggage. It comes in so handy. Since that video was published, I've taken this luggage on our trip to the mountains, and it just was so handy to have it. And I love all the extra lighting. It just makes you so much more visible. I can really hold a lot of stuff in here, and just highly recommend. This isn't new per se, but it's new since that modification video. Now, as we come around here, you probably notice this is a new addition. Yep, both this and the backrest are new additions. So this was my main present for Christmas. It is a Corbin seat. It's a custom seat for my Ryker, and I designed it on their website and they shipped it to me and everything. I went back and forth about the design for a little while. I know after that mountain trip, that's one of the main things I noticed was that I really just wanted to have a custom seat, something a little more comfortable to sit on. Corbins are great. I looked at Corbins and I also looked at Russell Daylong saddles. I went with the Corbin just because with the Russell Daylongs, you have to actually remove your seat and ship it out to California, and then I'd be without a seat at all on my Ryker for like months, and I don't want to do that. So this, I'll have to look it up. I'll put a little notation in here, but I believe it's the Trax weather gear. So it's kind of my only thing that I was a little bit unexpected with. It did describe it as dark gray as far as the color, this particular material. So it's very, very weather resistant. That's what I was attracted to it. I didn't realize it was going to be this silver though. I thought it was going to be more like just like a dark gray, almost black. I chose silver stitching, and this little part right here, silver stitching for the Corbin. It definitely looks more silver than I thought it was going to, but I don't think it looks bad, just because with my rally, it pulls out the silver accents that are all along the rally, you know, and down in the exhaust and all that. So I definitely like it, and it's definitely comfortable. It was a little bit of a pain to install, but I think that's just the Ryker seats in general are just kind of a pain. Like if you have ever taken the stock seat off the Ryker, it takes a small miracle to get it back on. It's a little bit of a pain to get it back on. So I wasn't expecting this to be a super easy install. But yeah, it was a little bit of a process to get this put on here, but it's on here now. Now the other thing is I wanted a backrest, and I had initially designed one with it. So there's a spot here, there's a spot right here that I think you probably could put a backrest at some point if they ever make one. But I mean, the nice thing is that the folks at Corbin, when you go to place your order, you'll design it all online, you go to place your order, and if there's a problem with it, they call you, you know. And the guy called me and he said that with the max mount on my bike, they don't currently offer a backrest that works with the max mount. He's like, you would either need to remove your max mount or just not have a backrest. And I was like, well, I want both, because like my luggage won't stay on here without the max mount. I have to have the max mount. And you know, I think it's just something like the Ryker's still so new that they just maybe don't have it yet, but maybe they will at some point. But problem solved, because Sling Mods came through and they have this backrest right here that works with the max mount. It's the one-up driver backrest. I don't ever plan on putting a passenger seat on here, so I know that's a whole issue. Like this particular backrest does not work if you want a passenger seat. So just personal preference. I know for me, I won't use a passenger seat, and I'd rather like put extra luggage or something here if we're going on a long trip. So that's just my preference. But yeah, it's really comfortable. It has a little pouch right here if you need that for anything. So so I like it. This was, and like I said, it's adjustable. So together, this was a really good addition to the bike. Makes riding a little more comfortable, both on the rear end and on the back. So now I'm ready for longer touring, which I think is something we're definitely going to try to do in the coming year. Now, as with any modification, sometimes for every modification you add, you create a new problem. So one of the things I realized once I took this out on the road for the first time was that when I went to kind of lean back in the backrest, my arms didn't reach the handlebars. Now, just so you guys know, like, I'm 6 feet tall. I have long legs, long arms, and my preferred riding style with this whole setup, I like the pegs all the way forward. I like the handlebars all the way forward. I just like a more relaxed riding style. And normally that's not ever a problem, but if I want to be able to take advantage of the backrest, then I have to be able to sit back a little bit more. So what I ended up doing was installing the rocks risers. These are the 2-inch rocks risers. I got them on Amazon, and they basically take the handlebars from right here and move them out, just move them a little bit closer to you, and it was perfect. This was a super easy install. I did this myself. I followed a tutorial that Ryker Rides did. She did the same install. She has a wonderful video about it. It was super helpful, super easy to do, no rewiring, just really, really great, and it makes a big difference out on the road. Okay, and one final addition that we've made to the Ryker since I got it is the addition of new headlights. Let me go ahead and turn my bike on so I can show y'all. Okay, we added these LED headlights. Again, visibility, and I just like the bright white rather than the standard yellow ones that come with the bike. Please forgive how dirty the bike is right now. I promise I just washed it fairly recently, and one ride out on the road towards sunset is gonna get covered in bugs. So just part of it, I guess. So anyway, one other little addition is the addition of the wireless charger for the quad lock for my phone, so I can charge on the go now. So basically you just have a little USB port right down here. You have this little piece right here, just plugs in. You can plug it into your phone while it's on your bike and charge on the go. Very, very handy. All right, you guys, that is it for today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to stick around for future videos. Everything that I've talked about, all my modifications that I've done so far will be listed and linked in the description box below. And until next time, ride safe, be kind, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.